Aquarius, what's poppin'? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to bring you your October. This is your first general read for the month for October. This is going to include your career, money and finance. It's going to include what's going on in your personal world. It's also going to include what's going on with your family life, love life, and social life. Now, please keep in mind that this is a general read for Aquarius. It doesn't matter what placement you have. You all have Aquarius in your chart, so you could very well resonate with this at least 10%. If you resonate with it, great. If you don't, check your other placements or check the other styles of readings that I offer on the channel. Also, I want to thank you those of you who are already members of the 8th House Energy community. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. I appreciate all the various ways that you guys support the channel. For those of you who are new, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post, which is usually weekly. So if you're subscribed and you don't see me showing up with new content at least once a week on your feed, unsubscribe, refresh your screen, and resubscribe, okay? All right, Aquarius, we got a lot of energy going on here, a lot of lunar energy going on between now and the end of the year. All right, so we got the new moon in Libra coming up on the 6th of October, and it's going to be in the house of Libra. Not only that, we also have Mercury retrograde in the house of Libra, and we also have Mars in the house of Libra. So it's going to be, Mars is going to be there for at least another week before it leaves. So this energy that's in Libra it's very potent. It makes people very emotional. Make sure you check out the October astrology, the astrological analysis that I did that broke down the planetary alignments for this month, so that you have an understanding of what could be going on, what you may be experiencing, or what the people around you may be experiencing. This will help you to just be aware, so that maybe you could be 2 steps ahead of everybody and everything else, so that you don't put yourself in a position where, you are at a disadvantage. So as far as your chart is concerned, 12, 11, 10, 9, Libra is your 9th house. So the 9th house, it deals with like your higher mind. It deals with distant travel. It deals with your philosophy, your religion, your way of, thinking. It deals with the higher education, like the masters and the PhDs. All right. It's mutable energy, meaning that it can change. It's not something that's, fixed in stone and may take a long time to change when you're in these energies. All right. But it's also about spiritual growth, taking risks, things like that. So with Libra in that house, you're dealing with justice as well with Libra. You're also dealing with political topics. You're also dealing with every aspect of relationships, like friendships, work relationships, business partnerships, intimate relationships, family relationships. This is what Libra deals with, okay? So let's take a look and see what we got going on here as far as the energies. So we have we have 3 columns here. The first column is your personal life. The middle column is your career, money, and finance. The last column over here is your love life, family life, and social life. We have 3 rows. The top row is the current situation in each of those areas. The middle row represents the challenge you may face in those areas. And the bottom rows represent a possible outcome or solution to, nipping those challenges in the bud. So let's start with personal. We have the house here, okay? And then we have wife. Hold on one sec. I forgot to get out the runes. Oops. Give me a sec here. I knew there was something I had forgot. I was moving kind of fast. Alright, so that's not the one. Hold on. Okay, that's not the one either. This is the one. That's not the one. This is the one. And where'd the other one go? Here we go. Alright, sorry about that delay. But we have the challenge in each situation. Well, the challenge in the personal situation is, there may be some desperateness here, a feeling of desperateness, a feeling of losing hope. And we have that challenge with the rune called Northeast. Northeast is rune number 10. And Northeast talks about, meeting your basic needs. Okay? The prerequisites that you need, providing for your basic needs. Protection, obtaining a mate, okay, restricted progress until needs are met, a good foundation is required, This also talks about examining motives and being aware of moving too quickly. Okay, so that's the challenge here. The outcome here that you may want to implement is to get into Taurus energy. Everybody has every sign in their chart. So you want to tap into your Taurus energy, and we have that clarified with the Three of Swords, which is Libra. Okay, so as far as what I'm seeing here, you know, we have the house energy, and then we have that further clarified with the wife energy. So for some of you, maybe you're looking for a wife. Okay, that could be the case here. You could be looking for someone to connect with. The challenge is that maybe, you know, you may be feeling desperate to have a wife. And with this northeast energy here, maybe, you know, because this could represent obtaining a mate, you know, or moving too quickly with someone. So some of you could be looking for a relationship, could be looking for marriage, could be looking for a husband or a wife. And so maybe you moving too quickly with people, like maybe you're connecting with people and dating, and maybe instead of you taking your time to get to know these people, maybe you're jumping into bed with them too quickly, hoping to, you know, consummate the connection and move it on, you know, quickly. So some of you may be doing this out of desperation. The universe is telling you you may want to slow down and implement Taurus energy. Taurus energy is the energy of something that's stable, reliable, practical, and that takes time to build, okay? Because we're dealing with pentacles, which takes time. You want something solid. Now, if you, you know, move too quickly, then what may happen is with the Three of Swords energy, some of you may encounter some type of problem that will come between you and your partner. Because the Three of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be a third party, but it could be. So you may jump into a situation with someone who could already be involved, and maybe you didn't take the time to find that out because you didn't really take time enough to really get to know this person and to see what was up with them. Or it could just be that, you know, maybe you two are on the same, you're not on the same page. Like that happens a lot with people. They don't understand each other's, they haven't taken the time to get to know one another, and they hop into bed too soon because of that strong connection, that strong sexual connection. And then, you know, they may have two different love languages, or the communication between them is totally off because nothing was confirmed. So I feel that, you know, there's some of you out there who are looking for a relationship, but you do want to just slow down, take your time, get to know people to see if you're evenly yoked, all right? For others of you, you could be fighting for your relationship. You could be in a marriage or relationship right now, and the challenge is that you are either desperate to keep your connection. You may have some problems here. What could be going on is there could be, you know, the fact that you've been in this connection for so long, and then there's a third party here. And so maybe you're trying to get to the bottom of getting the third party out of your connection. For others of you, you could be in a relationship here, and you could be desperate to get out of the relationship, but because of financial stability here with the Taurus energy, it may be difficult for you to connect with your partner on an intimate level, or on a level in which you two would get along. So it could be that sword that's coming between you two could be, again, you know, somebody may be ready to move on while the other person isn't. The house energy could represent the fact that, okay, well, we have a house together, we have assets together, so we can't split up right away. You know, so somebody may be feeling, okay, I really want to get out of this connection, but I'm not able to provide for myself. Because remember, the Northeast card also talks about being able to provide your basic needs. So the challenge could be you want out of this relationship or this marriage, but because you guys have all of your money tied up with each other, and or because your person that you're with is the main breadwinner and you're not financially ready yet, it may be hard for you to leave this connection. So I get a couple of different scenarios here, but let's get some clarity and see what else we can find out about this personal situation here. So clarify the wife energy here for Aquarius, please. It could be wife or husband. It doesn't matter which one, okay? Just take the reading how it resonates. Clarify this wife energy. Thank you. We have that clarified with the Three of Pentacles energy in reverse. So maybe you are a housewife or a house husband, meaning that your significant other is the one who provides. They're the one who go out and they work, okay, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you don't work. Also, what could be going on with the other scenario I was speaking to you about is that some of you, you know, the situation, you two working together is not happening. All right, with that Three of Pentacles in reverse, you two are not working together. There's something coming between you two with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and then the Three of Swords. Another situation could be that somebody is only in it for the money. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, they could be just working to, like I said, just staying in the relationship because of financial dependency. Okay. There could be a third-party situation going on here with the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It could be that one of the parties is dealing with someone outside the relationship. They're in cahoots with that outside person to take advantage of, in some way, shape, or form, the married partner or the long-term partner. So, for example, I could be married and I could be unhappy with my partner, and I could be dealing with somebody outside my relationship, and I could be working with that person to take advantage of my current partner in some way, shape, or form. It could be for financial stability, because we do have Taurus energy here, which talks about financial stability and being able to manifest, as well as the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So either, the partner is conspiring against you to take from you and they're dealing with someone else, or this person is only here with you because, you're financially taking care of them, or they're around for the money. So I get, for a lot of you, that could be what this is, okay? Somebody may be wanting to get married to you because they see that you got money. So be careful of that too. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. All right, so let's get clarity on the challenge here, because the challenge here is somebody being desperate. Also, another situation is somebody may not be working. They may not have employment with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and this is why they're still with this person. And they don't want to be in the relationship. They're not happy in the relationship. So let's get clarity with the challenge. Clarify this Northeast energy, please. Ooh, that's one too many cards. Just one card for the Northeast energy. Thank you. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune energy in reverse. Yeah, somebody feels like things are not in their favor right now financially. Or somebody may feel like, right now we're in a negative cycle here where we're not getting along. Somebody could be afraid to take a risk as well, to move out, because they don't have the financial opportunities that they would like in order to be able to survive by themselves outside of this connection. Some of you could be just dealing with someone who's a leech. You know what I'm saying? They're leeching onto you financially. All right, let's get clarity for the outcome here, and then we'll move on to career, money, and finance. I'm just trying to find where that do with that deck. Where's that deck at? What? All right, this is usually not how things work over this side of town. I cannot find my deck. What in the hey? Hold on, Aquarius. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get some clarity on this outcome here, which is Taurus energy and the Three of Swords. Now, the outcome here with this Taurus energy, it says earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. So some of you could be dealing with someone who's kind of possessive of you, or possessive of you because you have financial stability. And that could be why, this person is dealing with you. Or it could be vice versa. You could be an Aquarius who's with someone only because of money. Or you could be the third party. You could be an Aquarius who is the third party in a situation, in cahoots with one of the partners to get rid of the other partner, or to take from the other partner. All right, we have that Three of Swords. Okay, that's just one card. I need just one card, please. Clarify this Three of Swords for Aquarius. Thank you. We have the Three of Swords clarified with the Six of Swords. So 3 plus 6 is 9. So yeah, this is somebody who could be stressed out because they want to get out of a relationship, but they don't have the financial means to. Or this could be somebody who's stressed out because they know their person is dealing with someone else. They may feel it. They may feel that their person is dealing with someone else, or something is up and they don't know what it is, but they're feeling very anxious. Okay, but also with the Six of Swords, this could be somebody wanting to leave the situation, move away from the situation. Okay, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's go to the career, money, and finance section. So we have the current situation is the dog. The clarifier is the old woman energy. Okay, the challenge in your career, money, and finance situation is the energy of feeling powerlessness, and the rune called Fehu. Now, Fehu is in reverse. This is what it looks like when it's upright. It came out in reverse. We'll talk about that in a sec. Now, the outcome that you would need to implement in order to get over the obstacle here with career, money, and finance is to implement Capricorn energy, clarify with the Five of Pentacles. So the current situation here is the dog energy and the old woman in reverse. Now, to me, the dog represents loyalty, someone who is like going to be there regardless. They always got your back. They're reliable. You know how your dog is when you come home, is always happy to see you no matter how shitty you treat them, things like that. This is someone who's always loyal. So, you could be this person in the work environment. Now, I'm not saying people are not treating you. I'm not saying people are treating you shitty, but I feel like you're a reliable employee. Or you could be an Aquarius boss who has a reliable employee. All right, we have that clarified with old woman in reverse. It's like maybe this person doesn't have experience, but they will do whatever it is that you ask them to do. All right, or you don't have experience, but you'll do whatever these people ask you to do. The challenge is feeling powerless in the situation here, and with the with the Fehu energy here, this is about ill fortune or bad luck, losing wealth and possessions. Wealth and property are holding you back or lacking resources. So someone may feel powerless because they don't have the experience with the old woman energy in reverse, but with the dog, they're very loyal. And so the challenge is they're feeling powerless in the position because they don't have the experience. So maybe some of you are going for a new job, all right, or applying for positions, looking for work. And maybe you're getting a lot of feedback that, okay, some of you could be fresh out of school or fresh out of studying for the profession that you want to go into. It doesn't matter what age you are. Or maybe you're trying to change professions and you're going into a new industry and they may be looking at you like, okay, they see that you're willing to work, but you don't have the experience. And so maybe that's what you're being told. That could be the common energy that you're hearing here. That you don't have the experience. But the outcome here would be for you to take on the Capricorn energy of the boss energy, clarify with the Five of Pentacle energy in reverse. So the boss energy talks about being serious, being authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, a badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, or disciplined. And then we have the Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like what's going on is if you are an employee, a potential employee, and you don't have experience for a job, you know how you fill out a job, right? You see a job application, right? And it tells you what the qualifications are as far as what they want. Say there's like 5 bullet points. And say maybe you only have 3 of those 5 bullet points. There is a way that you can maneuver so that you're still being looked at and qualified for the position even if you don't have an experience. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to look at those 2 bullet points, see what they're talking about, and if you don't have the actual experience, you can talk about the potential of you doing whatever it is that you need to do to get that experience. Or you can say, well, I don't have experience in that, but what I am able to do is I'm a quick learner. I'm a quick study. Or I'm somebody who, when a task is put in front of me and I'm given, some instruction, I'm basically able to, take that instruction and do research and find out what it is that I need to find out. Just try to tweak it. You know what I mean? Don't look at it as, oh, I don't have these qualifications, so I can't apply for the job. Most people who apply for jobs don't have all of them, believe it or not. So don't self-sabotage because you may not have all 5 of the bullet points that are required. You may only have 3. But if you get that interview, sell yourself with those 2. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an employer, then that should be you should be looking for that as well. Or hopefully you will consider, okay, this person is, inexperienced, but they have a good track record. They're willing to work. They're willing to work the hours that we're offering. They have a good personality. They're personable, in the interview. So, let me just make sure that if I give this person a chance, let me just make sure I have all the information they need and I'm clear in the instructions and I can train this person to do what I want. And that's another positive as a boss. Okay, that's what the Capricorn energy represents, a boss. So for some of you, you're going in this position and you don't have the experience, so maybe you're not going to get the highest pay. Okay, that could be the case. Or if you're a boss, you're not going to offer the highest pay to someone who doesn't have all of the experience that you're looking for. But, maybe you can talk with this person and say, okay, I can't offer you top pay, but this is what I can offer you, until you put some time in and you get the experience. Let's clarify this old woman energy. in reverse. We have that clarified with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so somebody could be in a position where they don't have the experience. They don't have the time. You know, Pentacles represent time. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you may not have the time. As far as the experience, you may not have the year's experience that you need to do this particular job. Also, what they may be considering is, okay, your maturity, your level of maturity. You know, because the old woman is in reverse here. So this could be somebody who may be chronologically a certain age, but if they look at your past work experience and they see that you don't stay at jobs for a long period of time, that could be a red flag as well. All right, let's see what the challenge could be here as far as feeling powerless in the situation. Clarify. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, we have that clarified with the Hierophant. So this is clarifying Fehu in reverse. This is lacking the resources or lacking wealth or being afraid that, you know, you're powerless to the powers that be. But if you are the employer, the challenge would be maybe you're not sure if you want to hire this person, okay? So the outcome here would be, you know, the boss would either be like, okay, I can't offer you as much as top salary, or the employee would have to say, okay, you know, I'm willing to accept less because I don't have the experience. Clarify that Five of Pentacles energy, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. So we have the Nine of Cups. But if you love what you do, or if you're happy with that, then, you know, or if the offer is presented to you as the employee and you're okay with that, because I feel like for some of you, if you're an employee, I feel like they like you. It's just that they're not going to be able to offer you that top salary that you want. You know, and for some of you, you may love this job. It's like, yo, I love this. This is the industry I want to be in, but I don't have the experience. I know I'm not going to get the top dollar. But, you know, as the Capricorn boss, I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to put in the hours, you know, and yeah, I know I'm not going to get that starting pay, but this is what I really want to do. I love this. This is what I want. And so as a boss, on the flip side, the boss could be looking at that enthusiasm that you're showing. It's like, yeah, I know I don't have the experience, but I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to come in. I'm willing to do overtime. I'm willing to be on call. I do understand that you're not going to pay me the top pay, but this is an industry that I'm really interested in and I'm passionate about, and I would love the opportunity to work for your company, right? So that's what I'm getting with career, money, and finance. Let's talk about your family life, social life, and love life. All right, Aquarius, let's talk about your love life, family life, and social life energy. So the current situation is the Leaves, and then we have thought. The challenge in the situation is, the challenge is being shy, and then we have that clarified with the rune called Tiwaz. And then the outcome here, or the suggested solution to the issue, is the Moon energy. All right, clarified with actually the Three of Wands came out, but I didn't see underneath here we had the what is this? The six of Pentacles. So let's see what this is all about as far as your family life, love life, and social life. So we got the leave energy here. So somebody could be thinking about leaving. All right. Is what I'm feeling here. Maybe they're thinking about leaving in the fall. It is the fall now. So somebody could be thinking about leaving now, sooner than later, or maybe within the next 2 months or so. The challenge is somebody is timid or hesitant or reserved. So somebody's afraid to say anything. Maybe you want someone to leave, or maybe someone wants to leave. Either you want someone to leave or you want to leave. But there's an energy of someone being shy, as in not speaking up. All right. Now with the Tiwaz energy coming out in reverse, this represents somebody who's unprepared to meet challenges. I feel like this is an energy of weakness, because this card represents weakness as well. So somebody could be afraid to ruffle somebody's feathers, basically. The outcome here, or the suggested solution, would be to, use your intuitive abilities with the Moon energy. Okay, clarified with the Three of Wands, like, maybe put a plan together to figure out And then with the Six of Pentacles here, how to do things in a balanced way so that nobody is, feeling, just left out in the cold or abandoned, or nobody is being taken advantage of or used. Basically, I feel like somebody is interested in coming out of a connection or out of a situation or out of a relationship, which could have something to do with this first energy here as far as your personal. So you could be the person who wants to leave the relationship, and or you could be the person who wants to separate. Maybe you want your person to leave. Maybe you're the one who owns the home and you want this person out. But you don't want to just throw them out in the street because maybe they don't have enough money. So with this Three of Wands energy and this Six of Pentacle energy here, you could be in a position where it's like, okay, let me give this person some time to save some money. But I feel like the challenge is more so of you being in a position where either you're afraid to say something or you're shying away from saying something because you don't want to. This card represents weakness, okay? It represents being unprepared to meet challenges. So maybe you're shying away from telling this person to go ahead and get out, or maybe you're shying away from leaving, actually physically moving, because it could be either because you're afraid of this person, or it's because you're not prepared, or this person's not prepared to leave out on their own. So it could be a child, it could be a young adult child where it's like, okay, this person needs to go ahead and get their own place because it's time. But maybe you're giving your child time to do so, okay? If this is not about a child, then it could be about a lover or a roommate, okay? Or a friend. But this is your, your family life, social life, love life type of thing, okay? So it could be any of those people. So clarify thought, please, for Aquarius. That's one too many cards. Now, these two situations could be the same, or it could just be a whole, two different scenarios here. So for one, this could be, for some of you, this could be a lover, because we have the wife energy here. For others of you over here, it could be a lover or it could be a child. Like maybe you have an adult child, or maybe you have a roommate. And you're like, okay, I don't want this roommate situation anymore, but I know my current roommate, they're not working right now, or they need some time to save their money. But, I'm ready to get up out of this situation. All right, clarify thought. So, yeah, we have the King of Swords energy here. So somebody's definitely thinking about speaking up with the King of Swords and saying, look, I'm going to be ready to move out, between now and the end of the fall, or I'm just ready to leave, one or the other, and I just want to give you a heads up, right? So somebody could be shying away from doing that because they know that either they're not financially ready to leave, or they know the other person is not ready financially. Clarify the energy of the Tiwas, please, in reverse. Yeah, see, we have the Tower energy in reverse. So I feel like somebody's trying to avoid a disaster. It could be that this person is afraid as well. They don't want to get into a blow up or an argument, or it could be a physical altercation. Maybe they're trying to shy away from that. But that Tiwas energy in reverse, it also talks about just being weak. So somebody may not be standing their ground with this person. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I love this person. That's my child. So you may be a little lenient with them, and you're not standing your ground with them because, you have a weakness for them because you love them. Or it could be, a family, it could be whatever. But it's like for some of you, it's a situation where someone's afraid. They're weak. All right. And they're trying to avoid an argument or a discrepancy. For others of you, it's just, you're trying to avoid throwing this person out on their ass without them having a place to stay. So let's get clarity on the outcome here. So the outcome, again, is the Moon energy, considering the other person's feelings, being sensitive about the situation, and with the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, allowing this person time to save their money. Okay, clarify this Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles here for Aquarius. Okay, so we have that clarified. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups, it's like this is family for some of you. All right, so if it's not a family member, then it's a romantic relationship, a romantic partnership. But it's somebody you care about. It could be even your roommate, but this is somebody you care about. It's not just like, okay, this is somebody I don't give a shit about. You still got love for this person. So it's not anything facetious or mean like, yo, get out, or yo, I'm tired of you, you got to move. Or, I'm tired of this person, I got to move out. It could just be an energy of, okay, this living situation is not working for me anymore. I love you, but I want to give you a heads up that you got to be, we got to do something by the fall. I'm going to be ready to move by the fall, so I'm going to need you to be prepared by the end of the fall. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that type of situation, because I don't sense any malice here. I sense that somebody's just trying not to put someone in a position where they're uncomfortable, is what I'm getting here. So, of course, there's no malice with that, right? So let's take a look at the divine timing energy here. I'm going to pull some divine timing cards for Aquarius. All right, so I'll pull 3 here. These divine timing cards could have something to do with these scenarios or situations. So we have Gemini season. All right, so that is, Gemini season is from May 21st to like June 21st, something like that. That's Gemini season. And then we have a month ago. So at the time of this recording, today is September 30th. So this can go back as far as August 30th, okay? A month ago. And then we have Thanksgiving. So maybe perhaps if the living situation, because we have the fall leaves here. So maybe if somebody is saying, look, because that is in the fall. Somebody's saying, look, by Thanksgiving, it is what it is. Okay? This middle situation here could be somebody who does not have a job. So this could be you. If you are the Aquarius who you're living in a situation here where maybe you're with a lover, that you don't want to be with, or you're not able to pay your rent. Maybe somebody wants somebody to move out. They're not able to pay their rent. Something similar to that. But, or, this is the person that you're dealing with. You live with this person. They're not able to find a job to pay their rent. They're having issues. Or they just don't have the money, what have you. Maybe they have a low paying job where they're not able to really afford, full rent and things like that. But somebody's going to be spending money on a vacation. Somebody going on vacation. All right, so that's for some of you. Not all of you. Some of you don't have that issue. Some of you are going to be forming your own business. Maybe you may have been loyal to an employee for a period of time here, and they don't show you any love. Maybe they've laid you off, okay? It could have been some layoffs that went on. All right, so losing resources is the energy of Fehu. So if you're losing your resources, this could very well be that you've lost your job. And I show here that you're powerless in a scenario situation, and with the Hierophant energy. So yeah, you may have been laid off, or you may have been fired. There could have been, like I said, layoffs. So that type of thing. So now maybe as a result, somebody's able to go on vacation. Somebody could be retiring as well. Okay, that's another thing here. But somebody could be leaving a company where they, maybe they got fired or they were laid off, and they're going to start their own business, because that's where that Capricorn energy comes in. They're going to start their own business doing what they love because they got fired with the 5 of Pentacles. So with the 9 of Cups here, they could have put them in a position where, they're able to do something they love, or they retired. Okay, with the Capricorn and the 5 of Pentacles, they walked away from the company, and it could be to form their own business. But we also have credit score, which is going on as well. So somebody could be looking at their credit score in reference to starting a business, or maybe finding an apartment or some jobs, depending on where you work. So, for example, if you're working for a bank, they're definitely going to run credit score on you. All right. So that's what we got for what you're going to be spending money on this month. Underneath, we have tuition. Some of you may be considering going back to school because you may not have the qualifications for a particular position that you want. And so as a result, you're not going to get that top pay without the education, because the Hierophant can represent education. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on with Aquariuses who are in a relationship, whether it's a situationship, a one-night stand type of thing, whether it's a long-term committed connection, or whether it's a marriage, or whether it's divorcing. If you're involved with somebody, let's see what we have here. So for some of you, we have the release energy. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So somebody may be having a difficult time letting go of someone. Again, it could be because of financial situations. It could be that this person is still in love with the other person. Okay? But it's difficult for somebody to let go is what I'm getting here. And we also have here and now. So remember, we're in Mercury retrograde. So for some of you, you could have somebody coming back. This could all be past energy. And maybe you left this person or moved out from this person, and now this person may be wanting to come back to you. The universe is telling you with the here and now energy to focus on moving forward. This is a clear indicator of not to take the past back. But of course, you have free will. Do what you feel is best. So maybe your kid moved out and they found out that they couldn't make it. Or maybe they were maybe they were popping shit like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get my own place, and they finally got it, and now they realize how difficult it could be to have their own place, and maybe now they want to come back and move back in. For some of you, you be like, I don't think so. You're gonna have to figure something else out because you can't come back here, or it could have been a bad breakup, and you're like, nah, you can't come back here. I don't know what you thought, Some parents are maybe like, they're like, yo, it's tough love. When you wanted to get out and do you and be grown, you out now, so you're going to have to figure something out. I'll help you, but you can't move back here, All right, so the other card, yeah, financial challenges. Somebody having some financial issues, whether somebody got fired from a job, somebody retired and they're on limited income, somebody not getting paid, what they need to survive and pay their own bills, somebody not working. It could be any of these situations here, but finances have been coming up prominently in this reading, or lack thereof. All right, and we have vulnerability. So somebody could be vulnerable to somebody, like I said, emotionally, like they love this person, they care about this person. So it may be difficult for them to put their foot down with this person. Maybe there's somebody in your home. It could be a family member, like it could be like a relative. Like say you have a sister, and your sister come to stay with you. Your sister don't have any money. She don't have a job, but she always got cigarettes. She always got something to drink. You come home, there's always food from carry outs in the refrigerator. It's like, okay, but you don't got no money. But how you got money to do all of this? But when I ask you for at least $5, or $10 towards the rent, you giving me problems. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some advice from this deck. There's people like that. There's definitely people out there like that. So somebody needs to be fair. Be fair to yourself. If you're the one who's footing the bill for someone and you're not being treated with respect, or they're taking advantage of you, be fair to yourself. And if you're in the opposite energy and this person has approached you and said they don't feel that they're being treated fair, you may want to take into consideration what they're saying. Some of you, I feel like somebody is trying to be fair. They're trying to give you time to move, or you're trying to give this person time to move. Or maybe you're helping someone out who moved away and they're just having issues meeting, making ends meet, and you're helping them out. So we have co-create, which came out in reverse. So for some of you, this is past energy, and you, like I said, this person has moved out, and maybe they want to come back, and you're like, not so much. For others of you, co-create is coming out in reverse because the universe is telling you, don't take this person back. Especially if it's like a lover where you've had issues with. It could be a family member too. It could be family members who doing you dirty, and you finally got them out the house. They wasn't paying rent. They was tearing up your house, wasn't cleaning up, having company over all weird hours of the night, suspect company at that. You know what I mean? And you finally got them out their house, and now they want to come back. And Spirit is telling you, Yeah, see, some of you want change. Some of you are tired of what's going on, whether it's at your job situation, okay? Some of you may feel like at this job you can't work there anymore with the co-create in reverse. Things are just not working out, all right? And so there's time for a change, all right? Or it could be with the living situation, either one. All right, let's get 3 cards from this deck and we'll wrap up your reading. Okay, Aquarius energy, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Thank you. So we have 3 cards that fell out. Good. So co-create with Spirit came out in reverse in this deck. Check this out. It came out in reverse on this deck, and it's coming out. So this is double confirmation that Spirit is telling you, if it's a work situation, that it's not going to work out. Spirit wants you out of this work environment. If it is a living situation where you're living with someone, and Spirit is telling you you need to move, or you need to ask this person to move because of the situations that are going on, that you need to do that, because Spirit is not going to co-sign this connection anymore. Whether it's a family member leaning on you, or you leaning on a family member, some of you may be feeling the vibe of the, let me move out because this person, you know how if you ever stayed with somebody, they acted funny because they want you to move. It could be one of those situations going on, but you got double confirmation here not to go back, to move forward. Whether you're the person who put someone out, or whether you're the person who's moving, whether you're the person who's quitting the job, whether your employee left and now they want to come back. Spirit is telling you guys not to go back. So we got bring a gentle touch. So someone needs to be kind, with their words in reference to, look, honey, I appreciate you, I love you, but the thing is this living situation ain't working out no more. Or it could be, you know what, boss, I appreciate you. I've been loyal. I know you appreciate me. I've been loyal. I've been here this amount of time. I ain't had a raise and I don't know how long. I feel it's time that you offer me a raise. Instead of like, fuck that, da 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 da, da, y'all ain't paying me. Try a little gentleness. You get more bees with honey. And this is what this card is talking about, okay? And then we have be fearless and bold. Now, at the same time, you want to be fearless and bold and say what it is you have to say, but you want to do it with a gentle approach. You don't want to be nasty or mean or, facetious about anything because, it's just not going to benefit you in the end. You want things to go, like I said, with the Tower energy in reverse over there. You don't want things to get crazy. You don't want to unnecessarily, and that's the kind of energy we're in right now where things, could just turn volatile. Whether it's verbally arguing or, even, physical altercations. And that's something that you want to avoid with this energy that's going on right now. All right. Aquarius, that is what I have for you for your October, the first reading of October. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If this didn't resonate, that's okay. Check your other placements and then check the other types of readings on the channel. You'll see them show up on the screen. Thank you so much for your support and for checking out the video. I wish you guys the best and happy October.